by virtue of the authority vested in me, I constitute this a congregation of Rhodes University. Please be seated.
The Chancellor,
That's wrong way around.
the Honourable Justice Lexham Party, the Chairperson of the Rhodes University Council, Judge Gerald Bloom, and other members of Council, the President of the Rhodes University Convocation, Dr. Michelle Reiters, honorary graduates, University Public Orator, Distinguished Professor Paul Maylam, Deputy Vice-Chancellors, Deans, Registrar, Heads of Academic Department and Directors of Administrative Divisions, academic and support staff colleagues, President and other members of the Student Representative Council, proud parents, guardians, siblings, and friends of our graduates, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, and most important of all, our graduates. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the first of 6 graduation ceremonies of 2022 at Rhodes University. Following 2 years of restricted human interactions due to the COVID-19 pandemic, I'm delighted that we can once again reconnect with one another in this manner and resume our cherished tradition to celebrate and honor the extraordinary achievements and success of our graduates with a deserved fanfare and in the presence of their loved ones. On behalf of our Chancellor, the University Council, and the entire Rhodes University community, I offer our warmest and proud congratulations to each one of you, our graduates, on your graduation today. Our heartfelt congratulations extend to your family, friends, guardians, and all those whose loving sacrifices, constant encouragement, and unfaltering support have sustained you throughout your academic journey at Rhodes University. We applaud and commend those of you who are first in their family to earn a university degree. Having been one myself, I know too well just what a proud and special moment this is for you and your family. I wish to call out for special recognition the local Makhanda graduates, most especially those who have come through our university's interventions to support quality learning and teaching in our local schools. Thanks to the sterling work of our Community Engagement Office, GADRA, Mrs. Margie Keaton, and Dr. Ashley Westerway, significantly more young people of Makhanda are able to gain admission to Rhodes University than ever before. A special shout out to all the members of the Student Representative Council who are graduating this year. Including the president of the SRC, who is graduating with a BCom honors in economics. The attainment of a Rhodes University qualification is an exacting proposition in the best of times. And to earn one under the extraordinarily daunting circumstances of the COVID-19 pandemic must have taken something truly special. Congratulations and well done. Your resilience, hard work, and sheer determination, combined with the steadfast dedication and unwavering commitment of our staff, have made this moment of great pride and celebration possible. You and your family are rightly proud of your remarkable personal accomplishment. We as Rhodes University community are immensely proud of you. We extend our deep and heartfelt congratulations to the 4 recipients of the university's highest honor, the honorary degree. They are the Right Honourable Lord Peter Hain, Ms. Makosazana Klaba, the late Ambassador Lindiwe Mabuza, and Professor Qureshi Abdul Karim. Their personal journeys, selfless sacrifice, significant achievements in public life, and distinction in some field set them apart from others and serve as an inspiration and an example worthy of emulation by all of us. In the 6 graduation ceremonies of 2022, a total of 2,085 students will receive their degrees, diplomas, and certificates. Of these, 1,231, or 59%, are undergraduate bachelor's degrees, and 854, or 41%, are postgraduate degrees, postgraduate diplomas, and postgraduate certificates. Of the 854 postgraduate students who are graduating, 100 will be receiving their master's and 34 their doctoral degrees. I must indicate that we have another graduation ceremony in October, which is exclusively for master's and doctoral graduates. 64% of the graduating students are female students. Malbongwe. 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 Phambili ngembokodo. And 13% are international students. Dear graduates, you have received exceptional education from one of the finest universities in the world. With your Rhodes University education, you can embrace the future with utmost confidence, courage, and conviction. Always remember that the Rhodes University education you have received is not for your sole or private benefit. It is intended to advance the greater common good. As you are aware, the past 2 years have been the most difficult in living memory. The COVID-19 pandemic has profoundly altered our world as we knew it. Many people have lost their lives. Many have lost their livelihoods. Even more have lost hope. Even as we celebrate your tremendous achievements this morning, we mourn the lives that have been lost over the past 2 years, especially those of our students and staff. Our hearts go out to the families of our students who passed on in the course of their studies and whose graduation this would have been. We salute and honor the healthcare workers, and all those who have been and still are in the front line of our nation's battle with the COVID-19 pandemic. We commend them for their courage, bravery, heroism, and selfless service to our nation and humanity. Our nation and humanity look to you, graduates of this distinctive university, to play your part in the shaping of a better, a more just, a more equitable, and a sustainable future. Your achievements as a Rhodes University graduate afford you an opportunity to contribute to rebuilding what COVID-19 has damaged, what moral and political decay all over the globe have contaminated, and what economic and social inequality have destroyed. Your graduation this morning affords us an opportunity to renew our social compact for human development and our commitment to social, economic, and political advancement. I very much hope that you will place your knowledge, special skills, and talents at the service of our society and humanity as we rebuild devastated lives and destroyed economies, and as we rekindle shattered dreams and hopes. Not only do you now carry light with you, you are the light of the world. May you shine always to brighten the corner where you are and dispel the darkness of ignorance, selfishness, greed, corruption, despair, injustice, violence, hatred, self-centeredness, and indifference towards the poor and the marginalized. May you always be the reason others feel positive and confident about themselves, about life, and about their future. And may you always be a beacon of hope and a source of inspiration for a better society and a better world. You have so much to offer our ravaged society and broken world. Never for a moment doubt your capacity to make a positive change in our society and beyond. In all that you do, may you always be guided by our values of social justice, empathy, kindness, integrity, honesty, compassion, civility, and human solidarity. Go out there and make your mark. With your graduation this morning, you join a special community of our alumni, extraordinary women and men who are making remarkable contribution and leading change in many and diverse fields of human endeavor. We will expect no less from you. We welcome you to this and ever-growing community with whom you share a deep affection for this fine institution. Last year, we launched a new and innovative interactive online platform, RU Alumni Connect, to connect our alumni in a lively and versatile cultural space. Please join this platform to meet old friends, to network, to find a job, or to mentor someone, even to hold a virtual discussion with like-minded people across the globe. Also, update your personal details to ensure that you receive our quarterly information updates about your alma mater on our alumni website. In the years to come, we will follow your growth, development, and success as a professional with keen interest, and we will applaud you for the honor and credit you bring to your alma mater. As we celebrate the academic success of our students, we also celebrate the 50th anniversary of our School of Journalism and Media Studies, a significant milestone indeed. What began in 1970 as a single course in journalism with 17 students quickly developed into a phenomenal department of journalism in 1972. It is now a school housed in its own state-of-the-art building and offering a wide range of undergraduate and postgraduate degrees to over 500 students. Our warmest congratulations to the staff, students, and alumni of our School of Journalism and Media Studies. You have all done us proud. Today is your special day to cherish and remember. May you cherish your university experience and the privilege of an exceptional education you have received from this great university. At the end of this ceremony, when you are reunited with your loved ones, please give them a warm embrace and whisper these words in their ear. Thank you for all that you have done for me. We wish you much success, happiness, and fulfillment in the years ahead. To all of you, Mazal Tov. Asante sana. Enkosi, kialibuha, ngiyabonga, kialibuwa, ndolibuwa, ngiyathokoza, inkom, shukran, merci beaucoup, tante grazie, baya danke, bolsha spasibo, obrigado, thank you very much.
It could be viewed as an unlikely path for a shy, modest boy growing up in Pretoria in the 1950s, becoming an anti-apartheid activist, a member of the British Parliament, ending up in the House of Lords. This, in a nutshell, has been the path followed by Lord Peter Hain. Maybe, though, not so unlikely. His parents, Walter and Adelaine, were themselves both anti-apartheid activists who combined their activism with family life, enabling the young Peter to grow up in a loving home, enjoying a happy childhood, instilled with strong values, a work ethic, and a concern for social justice. It may have been a happy childhood, but at times too, a deeply traumatic one. At the age of 10, experiencing an early morning raid on the family home by the South African security police, who even searched young Peter's bedroom for incriminating documents. The following year, his parents detained in prison for 2 weeks. In 1963, his mother subjected to a 5-year banning order, with the same imposed on his father a year later, severely restricting their movement and communication with others. Then perhaps the most traumatic event of all. At the age of 15, wearing his Pretoria Boys high blazer, delivering the eulogy at the funeral of John Harris, a family friend who had recently been hanged for setting off a bomb at the Johannesburg station, killing one person and injuring others. A huge ordeal for a young teenager unused to public speaking. The following year, 1966, the Hain family went into exile in the UK, and soon began for Peter years of anti-apartheid activism, joining the anti-apartheid movement in 1967. There is a certain irony in a self-confessed sports fanatic, rapidly emerging as the leader of a campaign to boycott and isolate white South African sporting teams. It began when he and two others ran onto court, disrupting a Davis Cup tennis match in Bristol between Britain and South Africa in front of live television cameras. The next bigger target was the 1969-70 Springbok 25-match rugby tour of Britain. Peter Hain leading the campaign to disrupt the tour, a campaign involving various tactics, among others throwing black dye onto the pitch or gumming up the Springbok players' hotel doors. This tour went ahead, albeit with great difficulty, but the campaign succeeded in bringing about the cancellation of the South African cricket tour to England in 1970. It was said of this that Hain stopped play. All this made him a hated figure among sports-loving white South Africans, earning him the title of public enemy number one, but a hero among black South Africans, also making him a prime target of the apartheid security apparatus, which had agents operating in the UK, almost certainly with the acquiescence of the British intelligence services. In 1972, a letter bomb was delivered to Peter's home, but failed to explode because of faulty wiring. Had it done so, he would have been blown to pieces. 3 years later, he was framed for a bank robbery in Putney, almost certainly by the South African Bureau of State Security, who arranged for a Peter Hain lookalike to carry out the robbery. Being arrested and tried for a crime he had clearly not committed was a deeply distressing experience, even though he was acquitted at the trial. The case consuming his life for 6 months and forcing him to abandon his doctoral thesis. Gradually, Peter Hain became immersed in British political life, first as a trade unionist, working for 14 years as a research officer for the British Communication Workers Union, then in 1991 being elected as Labour MP for the Welsh constituency of Neath, a seat he held until 2015. After the Labour Party came to power in 1997, assuming various ministerial roles at different times. Minister of State in the Foreign and Commonwealth Office, Secretary of State for Wales, and as Northern Ireland Secretary, responsible for negotiating a settlement which brought together former enemies, Sinn Féin and the Democratic Unionist Party, into a power-sharing government in Northern Ireland. In 2015, he was appointed to the House of Lords. During this time in British politics, he never lost sight of his country of birth, returning here in 1994 to act as an international observer of South Africa's first democratic election. But it is in the past 5 years or so that Lord Hain has devoted ever more attention to South African issues, playing a significant role in the fight against corruption. There has been an anonymous source, his own deep throat, feeding him inside information about corruption in the country, enabling him to expose established international companies which have been complicit in corruption, calling out the British public relations firm Bell Pottinger for its role in supporting the corrupt Gupta-Zuma network, resulting in Bell Pottinger going bankrupt and folding, implicating major banks like HSBC and Standard Chartered, exposing other international companies for their alleged collusion in corruption, the law firm Hogan Lovells, consultancies McKinsey and Bain, and 2 years ago giving evidence to the Zondo Commission. Once hated by white South Africans for leading the sports boycott, Peter Hain has since 1994 been welcomed back into the fold, even by those who had been leading figures in the sporting establishment, and now much admired for his committed anti-corruption drive. In 2015, he was awarded a national honour, the Order of the Companion of O.R. Tambo in silver, to quote, for his excellent contribution to the fight against the injustices of apartheid and his unwavering support for the South African liberation movement. He is the author of several books, the latest his autobiography, titled A Pretoria Boy, in which, on the very last page, he acknowledges his South African roots. My Pretoria boyhood, he writes, was formative, cementing values, deepening commitment, moulding character, inserting steel. Today, Rhodes University is proud to honour an anti-apartheid activist whose leadership of the sports boycott upset the psyche of white South Africans. A significant player in the drive against corruption, writer, MP, government minister, and yes, a Pretoria boy who became a lord. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honour to request you to confer on Lord Peter Hain, in absentia, the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, in absentia.
Congratulations, Peter. Thank you. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, and the whole university, thank you very much indeed. I feel especially privileged because my mother, later jailed for her anti-apartheid activism in Pretoria, banned with my father too, and our whole family forcibly exiled to Britain in 1966, was born in Port Alfred and went to Victoria Girls High School in Grahamstown, now Makanda. Every Christmas holidays in the late 1950s and early 1960s, our family used to drive down from Pretoria through Grahamstown to Port Alfred to stay with her parents who lived on the banks of the Kawe River and spend lazy days swimming and fishing. I was fortunate to be invited by your Vice-Chancellor to give an evening talk at Rhodes in 2015 and afterwards to stay at his home with my wife Elizabeth, discovering we had something in common. Your Vice-Chancellor and I were both militant activists in our youth and remain proud of helping defeat apartheid. I'm also delighted to receive this honorary doctorate to add to my own first-class honours degree at London University, awarded in 1973. Thereafter, my own university doctoral thesis was torpedoed, just as I was beginning to write it up, after 2 years of research and fieldwork, when I was suddenly arrested by the British police at my home in London in October 1975 for a bank theft I knew absolutely nothing about. It was a surreal, nasty episode, and I was never able to complete my doctorate. I was put on trial for 2 weeks in Britain's top criminal court, the Old Bailey, and finally acquitted. It was later confirmed that I was framed by an apartheid agent who looked rather like me, British police and British intelligence officers complicit. The episode, amongst many others, described in my recent memoir, A Pretoria Boy, published in South Africa. I eventually wrote up my unfinished doctoral research whilst working for a trade union, continuing with my busy political activism and raising 2 sons, but lack of time meant it had to be converted into a Master of Philosophy awarded in 1980. By the way, that bizarre bank theft case came 3 years after I received a letter bomb sent by the Apartheid Security Service of the kind that killed other prominent anti-apartheid activists across the world, including 2 years later, in 1974, student leader Abraham Tiro. His hands were never found. I was lucky. My letter bomb had a technical fault in the trigger mechanism, but it was powerful enough to blow up me, my parents, and our entire house. In those days, I was labelled by apartheid-supporting South Africans as public enemy number 1, Hain the Pain, or things much cruder, for leading pitch invasions in rugby and cricket stadiums around Britain to physically disrupt and finally stop tours by all-white Springbok and other South African teams. They never played in Britain again until after Nelson Mandela walked to freedom from 27 years in prison. So I was thrilled to see the Springbok captain, Siya Kolisi, lift the Rugby World Cup in November 2019 after a storming win over England. Over 50 years before, when I was leading those protests against sports apartheid, white rugby chief Dani Craven had notoriously pledged, "There will be a black Springbok over my dead body." It's important young South Africans know their history. Another observation which I hope might help all new graduates and postgraduates: when I was awarded my degree, I had no idea what career awaited me. I did my postgraduate course, and I've explained how that was derailed, but I never expected to be a national trade union officer for 14 years, nor a member of parliament for a quarter of a century, never expected to be a government minister for 12 years, and had no idea I'd be a cabinet minister for 7 of those years, and certainly not the faintest idea I'd end up as a lord. My point is, life opens opportunities, humble or huge. All I've tried to do is live by decent values, tried always to be respectful, even over fierce disagreements, worked very hard, tried never to give up, never to be beaten down, tried to stay calm, never to shout or rage. None of this is very original, but maybe could help you. I also observe, as someone who was a South African boy and remains attached to your country, that public debate in South Africa seems often to be conducted as if it is insulated from intense global competition, when no country in today's globalized world can ever be. For example, every year there are 7.5 million new university graduates in China and 7 million new university graduates in India, mostly in science, engineering, technology, and IT. South Africa annually produces 180,000 new graduates. Even as a much smaller country proportionately, only half the annual new graduate numbers of these fast-to-emerging economic superpowers. Sadly, South Africa is being undercut on high skills, high quality, and low cost by many other countries as well. Yet the only way to prosper in today's globalized world is through investment in high skills and new technology, especially with the new industrial revolution of robotics and artificial intelligence, with some experts suggesting that in successful economies, 2/3 of today's primary school children will grow up to do jobs which have not yet even been invented. COVID-19 has almost certainly accelerated this process, just as it has accelerated digitalization trends over everything, from health and education to banking. So the high skills Rhodes has equipped you with are vital to your futures. And on schools, South Africa has some excellent state ones, like Pretoria Boys High School, the one I went to. But the great majority of schools have to be fixed and quickly. Although ANC governments have been spending more on education than almost any other developing nation, and have managed to double school attendance since the apartheid days, average school standards are abysmal. The World Economic Forum recently ranked South Africa 138 out of 140 countries for the quality of its education, below desperately poor, undeveloped states like Burundi, Benin, and Mauritania. Not so much scandalous as criminal, the product of bad governance and corruption, failing millions of children and youngsters who deserve the right to be educated. Meanwhile, can I congratulate all new Rhodes graduates being awarded your degrees, especially because it has been very tough studying during the COVID pandemic. And I'm full of admiration for the way you've each battled through and earned your passport to the future with good qualifications and good skills. Although things remain tough in South Africa, your degree is your platform to become leaders in your own choice of career. Excellent teachers, nurses, doctors, lawyers, accountants, excellent engineers, scientists, IT specialists, and technologists, or to start up your own businesses. However frustrated and depressed you may feel about political corruption and bad political leadership, or about the poverty and unemployment around you, you can nevertheless try to make a real difference by striving to be the very best at what you do. I wish you all well and commend as your personal motto one of Nelson Mandela's memorable sayings: "What counts in life is not the mere fact that we've lived, it is what difference we've made to the lives of others." Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Pharmacy on the following candidates: Oyindamola Merriman Ololade Ajani, Taskin Ali, Zainab Asmal. Alisha Babulal. Lindoguhle Beche. Ahmed Beni. Zilungile Bezana, degree with distinction. Timera Bishnath. Sikinisego Sibonga Konke Buthelezi. Lulama Tele. Advice Nsako Shabalala. Linez Kutse. Kiara Dinanath. Rochelle Daja. Tawanda David Liwayo. Uvina Devi Dolat. Kakamba Dugada. Zugisa Fileo. Timna Gacheni. Mbali Onalo Gaza. Priyana Govinda. Yes. Cebolihle Gumede. Sipesihle Gumede. Sive Liabona Gunuza.
The degree. Congratulations.
Sihle Gididi. Irene Efthia Haji Philapi.
Confer the degree. Congratulations.
Daniel Claw Heathcote.
Degree. The degree.
Darren Lee Yunus, degree with distinction.
I confer the degree.
Masuda Ismail. Jade Jack.
I confer the degree. Congratulations.
Atya
The
Jagannath.
degree. Congratulations.
Luto Jimana.
Congratulations.
Hasna Yusuf.
Degree. Congratulations. I confer the degree.
Cornelia Amelia Kaitire, degree with distinction. Diana Muika Kalume.
I confer the degree. Congratulations.
Oyisa Sisipo Hope Kachaza, degree with distinction.
I confer the degree.
Joseph Kutso Koza. Atlahang Loren Kutswane. Francis Jane Notse.
Confer the degree. Congratulations.
Priyal Lalu, degree with distinction.
I confer the degree.
Neo Lebesa. Londiwe Nobile Madide. Atara Jordan Maharaj.
I confer the degree. Congratulations.
Tafadzwa Amanda Makuro.
Confer the degree. Congratulations.
Letabo Robert Mansi. Kudzai Blessing Mafumo. Mahlomola Lazarus Marotola. Chido Mashamanda. Londega Kanyisile Matebula.
Hello.
Nomakwezi Nonhle Matunjwa. Reagan Tanaka Mawume.
I confer the degree. Congratulations. Well done.
Nsikelelo Mazibugo.
I confer the degree. Congratulations. Well done.
Tinotenda Ethel Mazongoda, degree with distinction. Sipesihle Mbele.
Congratulations. Well done.
Anela Mhlawuli. Sakumuzi Sipho Mhlongo.
I confer the degree. Congratulations.
Yenziwe asindiswe Mhlongo.
Congratulations, sir.
Anathi Mkhabile.
Good morning. I confer the degree. Congratulations. Well done.
Mndeni Mkhwanazi.
I confer the degree. Congratulations.
Sipesihle Mdini.
Confer the degree. Congratulations.
Angel Mohale.
Good morning. I confer the degree. Congratulations. Well done.
Johannes Mokhobalala Molepo.
Confer the degree. Congratulations.
Kristen Georgia Moodley.
I confer the degree. Congratulations, sir.
Mishka Isabella Moodley. Kagiso Motobi. Hlengiwe Moyo. Kwaita Mpagati. Bonolo Posha Mpaga. Kaka Mpofu.
Good day. I confer the degree. Congratulations.
Samantha Mbonela, degree with distinction. Bridget Mtetwa.
I confer the degree. Congratulations.
Odwa Mtagati.
Degree. Congratulations.
Lungelo Sizwe Mchali.
I confer the degree. Congratulations. Well done.
Nasha Tashinya Muchenje.
Congratulations.
Ashley Paidamoyo Mungati, degree with distinction.
Good morning. I confer the degree. Congratulations. Well done. Where are we now?
Tyrell Lexicon Monsemi.
Good day, sir. I confer the degree. Congratulations. Well done.
Munopashe Mtetwa. Phyllis Hedwig Nyasha Mwenye.
I confer the degree. Congratulations, ma'am. Well done.
Kereth Naidu.
Ma'am, confer the degree. Congratulations.
Claire Node.
Good day. I confer the degree. Congratulations, ma'am.
Zandile Ndebele.
Good morning. I confer the degree.
Simbongile Nzala.
I confer the degree.
Joshua John Neal.
Morning. I confer the degree. Congratulations, sir.
Sipesihle Ngobo.
Morning, sir. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Mandilake Ngandu.
Good day, sir. I confer the degree and congratulations to you.
Praise Tatenda Nehawu, degree with distinction.
Hi. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Lakeni Nokagana.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations to you. Well done.
Nandipha Nomame.
I confer the degree.
Asemahle Ndingashe.
Hi there. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Esihle Ntondini.
Hello.
Kumani Nande Nchanga.
Congratulations. I confer the degree and congratulations to you.
Sayeshwa Nandi Shore.
I confer the degree and congratulations.
Basanda Whitney Nzuza.
I confer the degree. Congratulations.
Suhevna Pandey.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Tinotenda Fidze.
Morning. I confer the degree and
Caitlin
congratulations to you.
Pillay.
Hello. I confer the degree and
Kimberly Pillay.
good day. I confer the degree.
Dia Pravesh.
I confer the degree and congratulations.
Nonhlakanipho Noluthando Brightness Xoza.
Good morning. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Nevashni Raju Degree with Distinction.
Morning. I confer the degree and congratulations to you.
Ravisha Rempath Pesad.
I confer the degree and congratulations.
Ayaka Saba.
Good morning. I confer the degree and
Nepiadi Ramatsemela Siabela.
morning. I confer the degree and congratulations to you. Well done.
Letukuthula Mncedisi Shamasi.
I confer the degree and congratulations to you, sir. Well done.
Ncobile Sindiswa Shelembe.
Good morning. I confer the degree and congratulations to you. Well done.
Nkululeko Sibuyi.
Good day. I confer the degree. Congratulations.
Simnikiwe Sifici. Mboniseni Kirsten Simelane.
I confer the degree and congratulations to you, sir. Well done.
Seshin Siva Subramanian. Danny Singh.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations. Well done.
Nokolo Fortunate Soko.
Good morning. I confer the degree.
Siabulela Mihle Screechy.
Hi there. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Talika
Well done.
Duren Soko. Jessica Lynn Spillaus.
Hello. I confer the degree and congratulations to you.
Kaira Suleiman.
I confer the degree and congratulations.
Yamgelwa Pozisa Titus.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations. Well done.
Yaya Ibrahim Vahed.
Morning.
Kamira Velab.
Is it still morning? Hello.
Dianza Vanessa Vilagati.
Hello. I confer the degree. and
Nomakhosa Lungiswa Viti.
Morning. I confer the degree and congratulations to you. Well done.
Courtney Rachel Yip, degree with distinction.
Hello. I confer the degree and congratulations. Well done. Well done.
Noluyolo Noli Zilwa. Tulile Pretty Zulu.
Confer the degree. Congratulations. Well done. Good morning. I confer the degree and congratulations. Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Laws on the following candidates. Michael Giovanni Bertasso.
Morning, sir. I confer the degree.
Nokulunga Bulo.
I confer the degree and congratulations. Well done.
Kaylee Shannon.
Good morning. I confer the degree and congratulations to you.
Katia Augusto Dias.
Morning. I confer the degree.
Nicole Alexandra Doring.
Morning. I confer the degree and congratulations. Well done.
Shwenga Gugodla.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations to you.
Alan Gini Hadebe.
Good day, Mr. Hadebe. I confer the degree and congratulations.
You, Norton Hannett, degree with distinction.
I confer the degree and congratulations. Well done.
Okunle Lebo.
Hello. I confer the degree and congratulations to
Michaela Jacobs.
Hello. I confer the degree and congratulations to you. Well done.
Mleli Mkweleni Ariel Nkomo.
Yes, sir.
Tabisani Kumalo.
Good day, sir. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Ishani Tanesh Lala.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Sepo Samuel Lepelesana.
I confer the degree and
Jamie Lee Robin Links.
confer the degree and congratulations.
Ciselo Emmanuel Makina.
Yes, sir. I confer the degree.
Siabonga Meshak Malaza.
Good day, sir. I confer the
Malodi
degree.
Matabata.
Well done. Hello. I confer the degree and congratulations. Well done.
Tafadwa Naomi Mavinditse.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Lutando Luazi Mbali.
Good day, sir. I agree and congratulations.
Moresi Ruth Mbete.
Hi. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Yandiswa Nkono.
I confer the degree and congratulations to you.
Marang Osego Montwedi.
Hello. Degree and congratulations.
Rafaela Mozores.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations to you.
Senzokule Minenye Ngubani.
Hi. I confer the degree and congratulations. Well done.
Apiwe Nonyukela.
Good day. I confer the degree and
Shelopele Marvin Ramokoka.
hi. I confer the degree and congratulations to you. Well done.
Fetole Marius Rasekele.
Good day, sir. I confer the degree and congratulations to you. Well done.
Palesa Adalia Shabangu.
confer the degree and congratulations. Well done.
Siambulela Scott Sinkoto.
Good day, sir. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Yolisa Faith Tause.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations to you. Well done.
Christopher Tobaiwa, degree awarded with distinction.
Good morning. I confer the degree and congratulations. Well done. What are they getting?
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honour to request you to award the postgraduate diploma in accountancy to the following candidates. Dineo Elisle Jewel Fumanisa. Nombulelo Mashlango.
I award the diploma.
Kanya Makonza.
No, the camera is outside, so you must stand this. The camera is there, they want to see you.
Onele
Come this way.
Mtini.
Come this way, come this way. The camera is there, they want to see you. Here. Okay. I award the diploma. I award the diploma. Well done.
Tabile Nombewu.
I award the diploma.
Spiwe Nkumalo.
Okay. I award the diploma. Well done.
James Claude Rippon.
Morning, sir. I award the diploma. Well done.
Lubabalo Apiwe Zwengu.
No. Well done, but I wanted you to look at the camera. Oh, okay. Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honour to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Commerce with honours on the following candidates. Tula Bakada in Financial Management. Tazodzwa Michelle Busby in Information Systems. Daniel Mark Burnt in Economics.
Good day. I confer the degree.
Gerald Brown in Financial Management.
Good day. I confer the degree.
Rufimbo Faith Chatapura in Information Systems with distinction.
I confer the degree and congratulations.
Munesu Muneshi Chatikoba in Economics.
Hey, sir. I confer the degree.
Lebohang Anna Chulwane in Information Systems.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Kenneth Vusimuzi Chiridza in Economics.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Onwaba Abulela Dongwana in Economics.
Good morning, Mr. Dongwan. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Karen Chenai Dzotiye in Financial Management with distinction.
Hello. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Christopher Matthew Flower in Financial Management.
Hi. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Nokozolo Holamisa in Financial Management.
I confer the degree and congratulations.
Motlalepula James in Information Systems.
Hi. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Zimkita Jika in Information Systems.
Good day. Confer the degree. Congratulations.
Luvuyu Loalwa Kachaza in Economics.
Got it. Hi there. I confer the degree. Congratulations.
Neo Ntwampe Noah Koma in Financial Management.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Gaugelo Pelimon Letsike in Economics.
Hi there. I confer the degree and congratulations to you, sir.
Tokozile Matebelo Lota in Economics.
I confer the degree.
Khopotso Lindore Maditse in Information Systems.
Hello.
Refense Makola in Information Systems.
Hi. I confer the degree and congratulations to you. Well done.
Sikobe Bankuma in Economics.
Hello. I confer the degree.
Mark Jason Murray in Computer Science with distinction.
Good day, sir. I confer the degree. Congratulations.
Emma Tariro Marwa in Financial Management.
Hello. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Mbasa Bake Mbaisha Mbacha in Financial Management.
Hi. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Rovimbo Audrey Mbicha in Economics.
Hello. I confer the degree and congratulations. Well done.
Shivan Naidu in Information Systems.
Good day, sir. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Jean-Ray Pierre Nel in Management.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Joy Nkonde in Financial Management.
Good morning. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Kadelwe Jabulile Precious Nkosi in Information Systems.
Good morning. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Naleli Elizabeth Nshonyana in Information Systems.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations to you.
Sheila Wambui Patu in Economics.
Hello. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Slazo Pisa in Financial Management.
I confer the degree and congratulations to you.
Hayley Beth Price in Information Systems.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations to you.
Ayabonga Kubani in Economics.
Good day, Mr. Klubani. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Koleka Lorraine Khadebe in Economics.
Hello. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Lebohang Rakosa in Financial Management with distinction.
Hello. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Tokozani Ralijiji in Financial Management.
Hi, sir. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Samantha Anesu Sande in Management.
Hello. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Mzwanele Venlaxivan Junior Sibanda in Economics.
Good day, sir. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Gareth Leslie Sparks in Economics with distinction.
Good day, sir. Confer the degree and congratulations.
Tanaka Michelle Takundwa in Information Systems.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Samkelo Tele in Financial Management.
Hi there, sir. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Sipesishle Vincent Trobeka in Management.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations to you. Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honour to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Economics with Honours on the following candidate. Siati Ofensi Naritsile in Economics with distinction.
Hi there. I confer the degree and congratulations to you. Well done.
Tenslansla Lindelwe Shongwe in Economics.
Hi, Ms. Shomwe. I confer the degree and congratulations to you. Well done.
Sipesishle Nomtrebu Kulu in Information Systems.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations. Well done. Masters.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Master of Pharmacy on the following candidates. Sam Juma Okeo in pharmacy practice with distinction.
Today, sir, I confer the degree and congratulations. Well done. Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Master of Pharmacy, Master of Science in Pharmacy. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Master of Science in Pharmacy on the following candidates: Courtney Ray Dixon in Pharmaceutics with distinction.
Good afternoon. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Samantha Mavira in Pharmaceutics with distinction.
Good afternoon. I confer the degree and congratulations to you, ma'am. Well done.
Asavela Mhlanga.
Also, I confer the degree and well done. Congratulations.
Tererai Hogodi.
Good afternoon, sir. I confer the degree and congratulations to you. Well done.
Pronalis Rudowashe Tafumanei, degree with distinction in pharmaceutics.
Good afternoon. I confer the degree and well done. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Master of Laws on the following candidates: Mututukisi Malehleka.
Good afternoon, sir. I confer the degree and congratulations to you.
Lisa Neliswa Latima Njulo, degree with distinction.
Good afternoon. I confer the degree and congratulations to you. Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honour to request you to confer the degree of Master of Science on the following candidates: Kuchuma Balintulo in Environmental Science.
Hello, I confer the degree and congratulations.
Elizabeth Ann Dixon in Entomology.
Good afternoon. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Sisipo Hamlomo in Mathematical Statistics.
degree and congratulations.
Chidinma Uchena Hianetu in biotechnology.
Good afternoon. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Shaloa Falang Eva Ngumukumo in microbiology.
Hello. I confer the degree and congratulations to you.
Sarah Ann Lagrange in human kinetics and ergonomics with distinction.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations to you.
Bawinile Machlaba in water resource science.
Hello. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Bontle Boitumelo Mateboche in ichthyology.
Hi. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Kedebone Mofo King in entomology with distinction.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations to you. Well done.
Dina Lorraine Mukari in ichthyology.
Good afternoon. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Uzaya Mutumbi in environmental science with distinction.
Hi, sir. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Stacey Amanda Nellerman in human kinetics and ergonomics.
Hello. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Lukaniso Kanyisile in Pleno in chemistry with distinction.
Hello. Confer the degree and congratulations.
Louise Carmen Poole in computer science with distinction.
Good day. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Craig Lawrence Rennie in ichthyology.
Hi there. I confer the degree and congratulations.
Emma Sandenberg in botany with distinction.
I confer the degree. Congratulations.
Precious Katlejo Sejake in physics.
Hello. I confer the degree. Congratulations.
Nicolette Sianyuka in microbiology with distinction.
Hello. I confer the degree and congratulations to you.
Bienfe Kubayaya Isamura in chemistry with distinction.
Hi. I confer the degree and congratulations to you. Well done.
Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you Roderick Walker, Professor of Pharmaceutics. Professor of Pharmaceutics in the Faculty of Pharmacy for the Vice-Chancellor's Distinguished Award for Community Engagement. Since university spaces are still among the most privileged spaces in our society, the Education White Paper of 1997 urges higher education institutions to fulfill both the moral and political imperative to contribute to social and epistemic justice and equality by forming partnerships with communities outside the university. One of the core functions of higher education institutions is community engagement. And community engagement plays this critical role in promoting the change that I have mentioned. In fulfilling this imperative to promote the practice and promote practice community engagement, universities move away from what has been their traditional role as disengaged ivory towers and become more socially responsive institutions championing the struggle against race, gender, and class oppression. The winner of the 2021 Vice-Chancellor's Distinguished Award for Community Engagement, Professor Rod Walker, has over the past 2 years displayed initiative, determination, and creativity in his response to an unprecedented global health crisis, as well as commitment to developing Rhodes University as a socially responsive institution through his leadership of the COVID-19 response hand sanitizer manufacturing project. The project has since evolved and now encompasses 2 of the 3 CE streams, that is community engagement, a service learning course, and a research project. In 2020, Professor Walker, a registered pharmacist and researcher with a long career in pharmaceutical product development, responded to an urgent need in the community for hand sanitizer, and thereafter oversaw the development and sustainment of this project. Hand sanitizer is an essential intervention to mitigate the spread of COVID-19, and it was the local and provincial shortage of this product that sparked this project. The COVID-19 pandemic necessitated the use of hand sanitizer in healthcare settings and also by individuals, businesses, businesses, transport services. In the meantime. The COVID-19 pandemic necessitated the use of hand sanitizer in healthcare settings and also by individuals, businesses, transport services, and various other sectors. Seeing an opportunity to use his knowledge, skills, and resources available at the university, Professor Walker partnered with the Department of Health, local community partners, students, and other role players to set up a small-scale hand sanitizer manufacturing plant in pharmacy faculty. As the pandemic continued, the project grew to include elements of knowledge transfer, service learning, and a wide reach to diverse communities. When the pharmacy faculty was approached by the university regarding the supply of sanitizer, Professor Walker set up a manufacturing plant to produce hand sanitizer, which complied with the standards suggested by the World Health Organization. To date, 14,562 liters of hand sanitizer have been produced in this facility. With the collaboration of community partners, the Department of Health, the Department of Rural Development, the Agrarian Reform, SAIB, the Obunye Foundation, the DONI, Agricultural Research Institute, and the Departments of Pharmacy, Physics, and Chemistry, and based on reciprocity, this project has resulted in more than 14 million hands being sanitized. The distribution of this hand sanitizer has reached far beyond the boundaries of the University of Makanda or even the Magana district. Healthcare workers in busy hospitals to rural communities and about 3,000 farmers have all benefited. In addition, Professor Walker has shared knowledge and tools so that others can set up their own sanitizer manufacturing facilities. Scientists from the Doni Institute have already done so, and students in the pharmacy faculty have been involved with and will take their knowledge and experience forward with them as they enter their internship and community service. Students were also given the opportunity to communicate science in the media, demonstrating how science can be put into practice. Based on this project, a new service learning course in industrial pharmacy elective has been developed by Professor Walker's colleagues, and a research project straddling a number of departments has been initiated, promoting the nexus of community engagement, teaching, learning, and research at our institution. Professor Walker is commended for his ability to harness years of academic knowledge and pivot quickly to provide an appropriate and effective response to a global and local crisis. The rigor of the process of setting up the project and sustaining it through reciprocal partnerships and teaching and learning, as well as research endeavors, are highly acknowledged. Moreover, the emotional weight that this project carried at a time of great fear, anxiety, and tragedy is greatly appreciated. We congratulate Professor Walker on being the recipient of the 2021 Vice-Chancellor's Distinguished Award in Community Engagement. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to award the 2021 Vice-Chancellor's Distinguished Community Engagement Award to Professor Roderick Rod Walker.
My pleasure and honor to do this. Thank you very much. Hand over this award for you. There are two of them. Oh, it's going to be.
Mr. Chancellor, I too have the honor of presenting to you Roderick Walker. Professor in the Faculty of Pharmacy, this time for the Vice-Chancellor's Distinguished Senior Research Award. The Vice-Chancellor's Distinguished Awards are made sparingly, and it is very rare for a recipient to be recognized in this way twice in one graduation ceremony. Professor Walker is widely recognized for his research into drug delivery systems focused on pharmaceutical formulation and product development. Amongst his most recognized research impacts have been contributions to the sustained release technologies and the development of methods to assess the stability of and drug release from pharmaceutical products. His research seeks to improve some pharmaceutical formulations so as to reduce the pill burden of South African patients and increase the shelf life. He's especially highly regarded for developing liposomal technologies for optimal drug delivery of HIV, antiretrovirals, and TB drugs. In addition to conventional dosage forms, Professor Walker has made significant contributions in the design of pediatric formulations, liposomes, solid lipid, nanoparticulate, nanostructured lipid carrier, and ocular drug delivery systems. One of Professor Walker's strengths lies in building and nurturing collaborations in his faculty and beyond. He's generally regarded as one of South Africa's leading researchers in his field and enjoys a substantial international reputation, as evidenced by regular approaches to collaborate with research groups far and wide, most recently Aston University in the UK, and an NRF bilateral grant with Indian collaborators. His peers on the selection committee for this award were particularly persuaded by the impact of his scholarly activities over a sustained period. His work has been referenced literally thousands of times by others. In writing about him, reviewers describe him as, and I'm quoting, an innovator in the formulation research space, a notable internationally recognized figure, and one who has had tremendous positive impact. Among his extensive publication list are 98 papers in peer-reviewed journals, 11 book chapters, and 63 other forms of publications and reports. 3 of the master's postgraduate degrees you applauded earlier in this ceremony were supervised or co-supervised by Professor Walker, which will be added to his already extensive career supervision record of 60 masters and doctoral graduates. Incidentally, among them, our current Dean of the Faculty of Pharmacy, Professor Kamanga, as well as other academic staff in the faculty. Professor Walker has been the recipient of numerous awards. Those that perhaps stand out are being the first academic ever to receive the South African Pharmacy Council's Pioneer Pharmacy Award, which was awarded in 2019. And last year, he became a Fellow of the Pharmaceutical Society of South Africa. Professor Walker is equally dedicated to research, teaching and learning, and community engagement, the 3 pillars of the university, and has contributed extensively in all 3, as is evidenced by the award that he just received for community engagement. He's also contributed in a wide range of leadership positions within the university and in the profession at large, serving for 15 years at Rhodes University as Dean or Deputy Dean of the Faculty of Pharmacy, and being appointed by the Minister of Health to the South African Pharmacy Council. In essence, Professor Walker is being recognized through this award for several decades of contributions aimed at the betterment of the lives of South Africans through ensuring access to quality, affordable medicines. His work has brought tangible benefits to the healthcare landscape of our region and the wider developing world. So, Mr. Chancellor, I request you to award the 2021 Vice-Chancellor's Distinguished Senior Research Award to Professor Roderick Walker.
Absolute pleasure, absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for the work.
I also confer degrees and award diplomas to those candidates named in the program who are in absentia. Please rise for the National Anthem. virtue of the authority vested in me, I dissolve this congregation of Rhodes University. Akako Kaudi.